Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? So it's back once again for yet another character impression. This time we have the 2023 Zodiac character. Wow, Sugoi! Okay, so she'll be here for the entire year of 2023. Every single Lake Fest is gonna be in there, for anyone's wondering. Yes. And yeah, alright, let's get into it. She's our resident rabbit. She's very chocolate, which is a light character. Turns out that the table is finally wrong. It's not water, because they were saying that she's going to be water, but it's not. Alright, so she has 1160 at HP, 8640 attack. She's an attack-based character. She's a katana, yup, because she's a katana fuckboy. Gilded Heaven Strike. Massive flight damage to a foe. Makura dodges all attacks from foes one time. Oh, so she's a 6. Nito Suiso. Effect to caster. Ends upon taking damage 2 times. Hostility is boosted. Attacks twice each turn for hit light damage to a foe. And hit to attack defense stackable after normal attacks. Can use while in effect. Can be removed. Ends upon taking 2 damage. She has hostility up as well. Hanao Rimito? Okay. Effect to caster. Ends upon taking damage 2 times. Defense is sharply lowered. Dodge rate is boosted. 4 hit light damage to a foe and delay effect to a foe upon dodging. Can use while in effect. Oh, so this kind of reminds me of like the UL Sochie, isn't it? So it's basically you use this, then and you use this, or the other way around. Yeah, so this thing you cannot use until it disappears. Herring Escape. Switch positions with a sub-ally. When switching with a light ally, ally receives Makura's buffs. Jade Moonlight effect to Makura can be recast. Huh? Gains the following effects when switching to main ally upon another ally being knocked out or switched out with blowback effect. Attack damage cap and charge bar gain are boosted. This one. Oh. Wait, so she's a backline character? She's just giving the shit to a friendly thing? Radius in 5 turns. Queen of Rabbits, deal multi-attacks. Normal attacks deal 2 hit damage to random foes. Oh, so she's that kind. Cunning Escape. At battle start, Undying effect. Damage immunity. At the end of turn, in which Makura is almost knocked out. Fully restore HP, remove all debuffs and cooldown for all skills. Hopped Up. When switching to main ally, when Jade Moonlight is consumed, boost to Makura's attack damage cap and charge bar gain. I mean, it seems kinda alright. I mean, it looks good and all, but I guess it can go all over again. Well, it's either that or she just buff someone, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, having all this on another character would be really fucking nice though. And this is Light we're talking about. Why did you give this to Light though? Yeah, I wonder why they give this character to Light though. Small attack, small triple attack, skill cap, damage cap. Weapon seems okay, I guess. I'm honestly seeing just if you're actually using her, you're gonna have to use Kango. Because you want her to keep Ogiing. So she has this all the time. Because you really don't want her to get hit, and she has fucking hostility up as well. Alright, so let me see the numbers. Oh, her Ogi modifier is 500%. It's not a standard 450%. Okay, this one is 30% hostility up. In a 4-man party with default hostility, the probability of getting targeted is 57%. After normal attacks 4 hit, 100% light damage to a foe. Damage cap is around 60,000 per hit. 60,000 times 4. Inflict 5% and attack and defend down stackable up to 40%. Okay. And then this one, she has 70% defend down, 50% dodge. Upon dodging 4 hits, oh, it's the same as well. So 60,000 base cap, 4 hits. Inflict delay. Queen of Rabbits is Makura's 2 hit normal attack is counted as 2 separate damage instances. Oh, okay, so yeah. So it's kind of like, it's basically a slightly weaker version of Valentine Grimnir or something, or Poseidon. But you can also counter with 2 hits. Counter attacks also deal 2 hit damage to random foes. Jade Moonlight must be in effect before this skill can activate. Oh. This support skill activates when Makura switches from a sub-ally position to a main ally position. It will not activate when the switch is caused, such as the following conditions will activate this support skill. When main ally is knocked out due to damage which causes Makura to switch in, or player control effects that knock out an main ally which causes Makura to switch. Death Summon or Luna's... okay. Enemies attack that forces Makura to switch in. Yeah, like fucking shiny. Switching in using Switch Party command in Tower of Babel. Can only activate once per battle even if Makura is revived after being knocked out. So hopped up is 100% attack. Perpetuity mod, 30% charge bar gain up and 30% damage cap. So in other words, you need this first, right? You need this buff first. So in other words, when you use this buff, you switch to an ally, and then after the ally dies, she will gain this. Sure. I mean, seems okay. It's just that I feel like you probably want to Ogi a lot with her, sadly. I feel like you have to Ogi a lot with her. If not, she's just gonna get hit, and this, you have to like keep pressing this thing, is gonna be such a pain in the ass. But the really good thing is that whenever she presses her S3, after you're done pressing these two buttons, do you need to have these active first before you press this, or what? Oh, so you have to press it. Oh, I was really hoping that's not the case, but okay. So in other words, the first 5 turns, literally she must not get hit. The only thing she can do is get hit once within that first 5 turns. Because this only gets ready in 5 turns, right? Because you want to have this 2 buff active before you press this button. Just so that your ally can actually fully make use of it and have these 2 buffs at the same time, right? And then once the ally is dead, and then she comes back with that shit up, yeah. That's kind of like the strat. So she must really not get hit once. I mean, she can only get hit once. Maximum. So it's either you press one of these buttons, which I'm assuming you probably want to press this first. You probably want to press this later. I mean, if you want to go play safe, right? You probably want to press this later. Because this is the one that gives you hostility up, right? So you don't want to press this. This one gives you fucking dodge like crazy anyway. So this allows you to be able to safely get to turn 5 without really getting hit. By the looks of it, so... But all in all, you just pick basically a character that allows you to burst relatively fast, and at the same time that character dies relatively fast as well. If you really want to bring her out, well, ASAP, I guess. Because like, if the character... Wait, so it should be the same, right? Because the ally that comes forward and gets her buffs, right? Technically should be the same, right? The buffs on them should also go away after hitting themselves twice, right? Wait, what? I mean, they get hit twice, right? It should disappear after they get hit twice, right? Isn't it? Yeah, it should be fine, I think. Wait, hold on a second. They said it receives her buffs, right? Does that mean every single buff she has, besides not just these 2? It should be everything, right? Does that mean Undying and Unchallenged as well? Because that's technically a buff, right? I mean, if she doesn't get hit the entire 5 turns, the Unchallenged is just gonna stay there, right? Wouldn't the Undying can kind of fuck certain characters though when you bring them forward? Wouldn't it fuck it up a little bit? Because if you want her to be back up, like you want Rabbit to be back to the front a lot faster, it kind of screws that up a little bit, right? No, I think it should be fine. I think it's just gonna be a little bit slower, but I don't think it's a problem. I feel like it's like this. I feel like this is only going to really work in what's that? Long runs. Outside of that, I don't think you're really gonna use her. Because let's be real, this is not gonna break the fucking Florence Mugen bullshit anytime soon. It's good, but nah. Not even close. Not even close, dude. But yeah, it's okay though. The mechanic is quite interesting. I mean, it's simple enough, and yet I would say it's effective. You basically just want a light character that can die really, really fast, and at the same time that can do a lot of damage as well. You know, with basically lots of echo, of amplify or whatever shit, and they just die after a while. I feel like you just basically you just get that shit done ASAP, and then bye-bye. And then she comes back up, and then she can do the fight again normally, right? Yeah, because her hopped up buff is literally permanent. So even though she's getting hit with this too or whatever, this thing disappears, but her hopped up buff is there. The attack and damage cap charge bar gain is there permanently. So literally she has a permanent attack up, 100% attack up, and 30% charge bar gain and 30% damage cap. I feel like you're better off bringing some actual character that can really sudoku themselves by doing a fuck ton of damage in that few turns. I feel like that's probably a much better thing to do. She has 2 dodges, 4 triples attack, 4 triple attack, 1 light attack up, 1 CA damage, and 2 crits. I mean, it seems kind of okay, I guess. Just go with dodge, crit, attack, CA damage, and then the rest just put, if you want triple attack, just put triple attack, I guess. She has guaranteed double attack anyway, so I don't think defense really matters because she's very focused on dodge anyway, so just ignore defense. Her attack is already relatively high, so I don't think you need attack either, so just fucking put in triple attack, I guess. Unless you maxed out all of her crit, her dodge, and this too, and then you're probably out of points anyway, so yeah, Gawain sounds pretty good to be that guy. I think that's really all I can say about her, to be honest. I feel like the only downside for this, right? I feel like the only downside of this character is that if you're relatively new towards the game, I don't think you can fully utilize Rabbit at all. I don't think so. Unfortunately, no. Especially if you're still like trying to build like your grid or whatever. I don't think you can really make use of a character like this. Because it really looks like she's very an auto-based character. And we all know how hard it is to really cap autos without buffs and I mean really strong buffs. You probably can only really fully utilize her the moment she comes back or something, because the 100% attack up probably will allow you to cap easily. But other than that, I don't think you can really properly make use of her, because you know your damage on the other character might be probably ass or something. That's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Yeah.